Greetings, fellow farmers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld: Inquest of the Dead. Episode 28. Sowing many new crops for cows. Right now, we have a barracks that is also a dining room and a rec hall, all in one, which is not very efficient. So if we had a really high quality barracks, we could negate any mood penalties as a result of having a barracks, like disturbed sleep or the fact that you're in a barracks. Or do individual bedrooms. I didn't mean to put 5 minutes on the board. Let's do 2.5 minutes. And then we can vote on whether I try to take care of cows. Hey, Chan, thank you for the resub. Cheers. And our last two prisoners are very close to being joiners. So resistance is nearly 0. Yeah, 1.1. And resistance is 0. Resistance is 1.6. So we're about to have the last of the prisoners join us so that I have more, like, people to help with stuff. Millennials is literally joining right now. Okay, so you are Bloodlust. Art, intellectual, incapable of done labor. I guess you're going to be a bit of a researcher. We'll give you a gun. You have an art of 8. They have an art of 8. I don't really care between the two of you who does art. And you are going to be a nighttime researcher. Once Addie gets tutored or mentored, Addie will also become a nighttime brawler because they're a night owl. But I'm just trying to split up our day and night shifts. Actually, if I want the ground pen scanner or the long range scanner done, it actually makes sense to keep them on a day schedule for now, so that they can, so that the benches are full, the research bench is full, so they work on the scanners. So I'll keep them on a day schedule for now. But here we go. Giveaway timer is up for Millennials, or however you say his name. I'm going to call you Unnamed. Addie, apologies. I have just realized I had made a sword for you and then never gave it to you. And you are going to be given a heavy SMG. I probably want to change the physical look of that style so I at a glance can tell what the hell it is. So here we go. Where's the change style? Is this our style? Yep, this is our style. All right, that'll work. I'll change Sakura's as well. Where is Sakura? You know, yeah, I'll have it our style. I'll eventually, like, modify all the weapons to be our style. Apparently, stocks are overrated. Still getting hit with the low food warnings. But I have, what is this? 245 plus 100, so 347 plus 61. So almost 400 tile, or more than 400 tiles worth of food queued. That's a lot. It looks like you guys want the Grand Barrack style, so that's going to be the goal. Build a pretty barracks. All right, next question. Should I take care of 7 cows? How many days was it? Let me double check on the days. It was 7 cows, 9 days. Yes or no? And then if yes, you can vote on the rewards, because honestly, the other rewards aren't terrible, but I do think the serum is more special than the other ones. But that's up to you. So as far as the barracks goes, I think this area makes sense if we can, for now, put in steel flooring, steel bridging, and then clear up the pollution, and then eventually, maybe moisture pump it. But, we'll make it here. Which means more marble, because it's going to have to be pretty. And then I think I'm going to double wall this section, making the inside wall marble and the outside wall granite for extra stability, so that the bedrooms aren't easily breached. And maybe we'll do this section once there's not prisoners, because I don't need to be like, ha, go free. Yeah, let's hold off on that. All right, so the remove pollution area, I'm gonna change so that we focus on just where we are trying to make the barracks, which is going to be this zone, this this area right here. You notice I prefer heavy SMGs over assault rifles. Why? They're more accurate for low-skilled shooters. So if you take a look at a heavy SMG of normal quality, they have an accuracy at a range of 23, damage 12, and short and close range accuracy, which is generally what we're shooting at, given that we're shooting Shamblers, is at 85 and 65. And then a similar assault rifle. I don't even know if I have an assault rifle, but if I go to assault rifle, as you can see, the short and close range is lower, damage is 11. So shooting at a bunch of Shamblers that are really close to you, heavy SMG does more damage and is more accurate, which is why I like it more. Assault rifles are better against human targets that have guns in the hands of skilled shooters because of their accuracy. Basically, the farther out a weapon shoots, the more skilled you have to be to make shots land. So like a sniper rifle in the hands of a terrible shooter is hilarious because they'll never hit anything. Whereas just about anyone, as bad as you are, can use like a chain shotgun, because chain shotguns, you're gonna hit something at point blank range. So it's a matter of like, shooter skills and the like. So it does look like you guys want me to try to take care of cows. Got it. So right now, I'm gonna put the barracks on the back burner and prep for cows instead, because the cow prep is gonna be harder to deal with, I think, than, and it's timed, so I have to focus on it. All right. So what I'm going to do in that case is I'm going to start growing food. Essentially, I know I have a certain amount of time until they show up. And trying to get as many toxic potato plants into the ground ahead of time, and then, removing the roof off of this zone here is going to be a big benefit to me, so that we can actually feed the influx of joiners, because otherwise they're just going to starve. There'd be no point in offering them shelter or anything like that. So we'll remove the roof over this zone here. And once that is sown, I'll sow it elsewhere. So the prep for cows is really just get more than the almost zero food that we have, because that's a lot to feed. And here I can put regular potatoes. As this has been depollutioned. I'm not even going to bother doing removal of pollution for right now. We got more things to handle. So, toxic potatoes going in, and I think because of the way our base is shaped, this zone here is the next most safe from, like, being overwhelmed by Shamblers. Because the base acts as a breakwater, so the Shamblers kind of go, like, around it, this zone. This zone, I find, is, like, the least invaded. So I'll also plant toxic potatoes here as well, once this is done. And then add it to the home zone so we don't let it burn or anything. How fast do toxic potatoes grow? Not extraordinarily fast, right? They have a growing time of 5 days. The quest is in 4.2 days, so these toxic potatoes will be ready soon after they arrive. Some of our corn is up at the 60% range, so it's getting closer to being ready. But yeah, we don't have a lot of food. I'll put it bluntly. We don't have a lot of food for them, so it's going to be a little tight. Well, attempts will be made. Now, the other issue is the refugees. 3 refugees for 18 days. I'd like to also accept this, which is, like, totally nutty. So we're going to prep for refugees and the cows. It's a tall order, but I'm down to try. The other thing is we can just forget this for now. That I'll deal with later. It's not important. Let's get walls repaired and plants sown. Now, one of the things is, like, anyone can grow. So I'm going to have everyone grow. So opening up this menu here. Let's get what I think I'm going to do so that this firebox can act as a way to burn the corpses, I'm going to create a roof here, 3 tiles out to stop as a fire break. So that we can burn corpses in there, but everywhere else here we'll just put toxic potatoes. The other thing is there might be seasonal, well, it's Decemberary, so no, I don't think there's going to be any seasonal flooding. But maybe what I won't do is grow toxic potatoes too close to the river, because if there is seasonal flooding, it's just going to kill it. And I'm not going to be building breakwaters for that. So I'm tired of being hungry. Let's get, like, a hell of a lot of toxic potatoes out here. There we go. Is it a resource issue or a cooking issue? It is a resource issue. It's not even really a manpower issue. It is like we have a lot of mouths to feed and not a lot of land to grow things on, but toxic potatoes help to solve that because they can grow on polluted land, whereas normal crops cannot. So they grow slower, they're not as good to yield, but given the near infinite amount of room that we have for them, it's totally appropriate. See, auto doors got researched. I do eventually want to replace these doors with auto doors so that we have a bit more protection. And in fact, I think maybe that's what I'm going to do right now. Replace that one as an auto door. And this and this so that all the internals... I know that this is an auto door. I'll do that too. I don't have enough uranium for all these doors though, so I'm going to do just the front door for now and then eventually ramp it up. We do have more uranium here. I thought. No, maybe I don't. Maybe we mined it. So we'll have to either use plasteel or scan for deep drill for it, something like that. But right now everyone's set to grow as a 1. Oh, shoot. No rest for wicked. Alright, we have 2 southern groups, a northern group and a northwestern group, and it's 73 of them, so it's not a small raid. Wasn't going to research auto door, something after auto doors. So I was going to research shield belts, but we salvaged them from corpses, so we don't need to, at least not yet. And raffle timer was done, right? So glitch. That happened a while ago, didn't it? So my plan for this defense is to possibly use this choke point here, and then to have good run interference for the other enemies. Addy, how you were at 50%. Okay. And Kadath is just doing some quick patching in case we have to fall back inside, because these walls are busted up. And in fact, Nabla, they're so busted, I'm going to have Nabla help out too. So Good is going to try to delay and lure the other Shamble groups that are coming from the north away from our walls so our walls don't fall. And then these guys are going to handle the Shamblers coming from below. Addy, let's get you in. Tainted armor. I know you're not going to be present for the initial push here. That's fine. The other thing I haven't used is Combat Command in a while, so I'm going to use it here because getting these guys killed quick is pretty important. Oh, shoot. I was not looking. Sorry. You got needlessly hurt. All right, let's just plan to fall back now. All right, Good's trying to keep him busy up north. Easier said than done, because, you know, it's like herding sheep sometimes, or cats. There we go. Now we have a nice tight bottleneck. Addy's putting on armor. And we're going to try to keep him off our walls from above. And it's not going to be Good's job to actually kill them. She's just, like, trying to keep them from being overly destructive. Now we might lose some walls here. These two walls not looking so hot. Oh, okay. I do not want them on that door. That's gonna be an issue. Addy, you'll hold that for now. Good is on her way. RCV, you are doing a pretty good job of holding them at bay. The other brawlers are obviously just like a breakwater for the floods of zombies. Whereas the Good is actually like a killer of them. Alright, that door is gone. I guess I'll try to keep that one from breaking. And this group is almost cleared. I just realized, Wizard, you do not have a mask? So we're gonna make gas masks. So I'm having Wizard back off from this group because this area is getting gassy. And go help up north, where it is less gassy. I don't think Beacon works so well with them. But I'm trying to peel them off. So the southern group is basically cleared apart from like these two Shamblers. Not a big deal. RCV is getting this one. One got back up, I guess, but it's incapacitated and moving? I don't... That's... Those two don't... I don't know what's going on over there. And then they didn't breach this, but their corpses did, which is awkward, but it doesn't... It's not acting as a breach point right now, so I guess it's fine. Alright, they broke the door. Copy that. Do you have all your boosts? Yes. Alright, this group is done. Oh, I didn't realize you're extra pretty. Wizard. Is there a... There's not a mask for you. Just back off the fight, because you're going to get lung rot if you continue. So far they haven't broken any walls. We have a point here that's weakened, a point here that's weakened. We're trying to get rid of this larger group, because the singletons that are, like, attacking the other sections of the walls are, like, not that much of a threat. We want to thin them out. Okay, 16%, so that's going down in just a moment. Let's see if we can stop it. Thanks to having multiple brawlers, I think this was one of the first Shambler attacks where we don't actually have damage. I mean, we have damage, but we don't have any fully broken walls or anything like that. We got through this without any lost walls, which is awesome. I knew that multiple brawlers was like pretty instrumental in our long-term success, and it's good to see that that was utilized so well this fight. So some of these corpses are in the water, and I'm just going to set them to like haul. But I'm going to try to burn as many as I can now. Forbidding the ones that are like burnable in place. And hauling the rest. And like these corpses won't even resurrect because they're indoors and under a roof. So some of them are not even a problem. They're not time sensitive at all. They're just in a gross spot because we don't want our base ugly for no reason. Alright, and the brawlers didn't really get that hurt. I'm going to give RCV a bit of a break. RCV has a low mood. And we'll have some like someone else, like Glitch, because you're new, help to clean up this group. Oh, and you're wearing a mask. Good, you found one. It's a 51% mask, so obviously we need to keep manufacturing masks. And with that in mind, Kadath, you're off the hook for growing, so you can tailor up some new ones. For now, and I'm gonna have to remember to like put the home zone back, but for now, this won't even be part of the home zone, so we can burn them up. Alright. Wizard never hauls, never mind. I was gonna say wizard should go move that stuff around. Sloan. Go tend to Addie, and good. Oh, I hear a Shambler. Yep. You're unconscious, though. But you're rising. False. How are you even rising? You should not be able to rise here. You are inside. Oh, it's outdoors. Where's our break? You know what it is? Unroofing this section made this outdoors. Yep. Yep. Tiny bit of missing roof. Change the percentage of roof to, okay. In that case, I'm going to re-roof here and remove this as a rice grow zone. Because it's not worth it to me to have them resurrect in our walls. Good to know. Twins, thank you for the resub. So there's a few corpses down here that need clean up. But we're nearly done. And then we just have to, like, close doors, replace some walls. I guess we lost, like, one wall, but it wasn't, like, it wasn't a breach wall. Oh, and there's all this group, too. Yep. Yep. That's a wooden door, though. Oh, that's a granite one. Alright, we'll remove the home zone there. Cool. I think fire spread enough that all those corpses are going to be dealt with, and then these corpses should be indoors soon. And if not, grow to 2, haul to 1. We'll move the bodies where they need to move, because I think they're about... No, that's a different death pall. It might be death palling where we don't want them death palled soon. Oh, another wild person. They're dead. They wandered in right where the zombies are. So, Brawler, who's incapable of dumb labor. Well, rip. Good knowing you. Cheers. And then 55 more approach. Approach is not an assault, so I don't need to worry about that. Oh, did that door... Yeah, that door was totally torn off. I'm going to put an auto door there. I'm going to start replacing the wooden doors that break with auto doors. To keep them at bay. And Jet should be joining us soon. Alright. They are down but not dead yet. I mean, I could hypothetically rescue them. 3 hours is tight, but I could probably make it, but I'm not even going to bother. Lost cause. In my opinion. Marriage is on! Nabla and Sakura! Alright. Well, Love birds. So if I wanted to micromanage, and I said I wasn't going to do this, but for this group, because this room is pretty full, I'll deign to do it. Closing the outside doors, and hoping that the inside ambient temperature gets high enough to spontaneously combust the remainder. It might not. This is like a proof of concept of whether it could even work or not. It's not really getting like, oh, it might. We'll keep an eye on it. Right now, it's like teeter-tottering on the rest won't combust, but nah, doesn't look like it's gonna work. For future reference. Maybe if it was like completely full, but it wasn't. All right, Polagos has joined. That is going to be the new... Oh god. We're like sleeping on top of it. This is the new prison. And... yeah, we're packed inside like sardines in a tin can. Lovely. So Jet still has yet to join. I think we just talked to Jet once and she'll join. Oh, I guess you could sleep there. I mean, technically that's fine. It's awful, but fine. So let's do his priority. He is a shooting animal social 14-year-old with a giant beard. So giveaway timer is up, and I'll try to remember to actually run the raffle at the end of it. Work priorities. You are a warden as well. Animal handle is fine. And you're going to need a gun. Oh yeah, here we go. We'll have to change the style of that weapon, but I do have a weapon for you. Now, right now, we're high priority hauling the wood back into the stockpile, which is really good for chem fuel, but I think I'm going to halt the high priority haul for now so that we can do other things. Like, get the farm going for the cow food and the refugee food. But yeah, this field is 326 and growing. And it is official. The fire did not spread. So we're just going to do this old school. We tried. Didn't work. And I definitely do not have the resources or time or effort or care to, like, floor it every time or whatever. Because obviously if it had, like, a hay floor, it would work better, but I ain't got time for that. Kadath has not made the masks yet. He's been meditating. That's fine. Hopefully he'll start to make the gas mask we need, because now we need 2 of them for Wizard and the new guy. And then the new guy. Let's put your weapon down. I'm a little concerned that he has the, he's got he's a 14-year-old child spy. Seems sus, but, you know, whatever. We did indoctrinate him, so it should be alright. Oh, and here comes Jet. So we're going to have a 2-for-1. Jet is a careful shooter. Should be brawler, because careful shooter is actually a terrible trait for shooters to have, but they can cook. So they're going to be yet another brawler under the tutelage of Good. And they're a constructor, and they will craft blocks. And so here's their medical, their drug. I'm even going to give the 14-year-old tea and beer. I get that it will potentially cause addictions. I don't care. I'm acknowledging the risk. Do not care. As far as priorities go, here we go. They're done. And Their bed is about to be in place. So they are brawler number 4. And let's check for shield belts. Nope, there are no extra shield belts anywhere on the map tile, so I would need to research it if we want to make a extra one. So as far as goods tutelage goes, here we go. Mentor for Jet to Warlord. And schedule for Jet. And then RCV did finish, so no longer on Super Meditate. Done. All right, we have a lot of wall repairs to do. Is this inside yet? I don't even know. Let's just drop our shirt. No, still outdoors. Okay, that's a problem that we'll need to fix. Alright, Wizard and Rascal, we're going to change the way your weapons look as well. I don't believe we have a style for Hellcat. So we would need to do that. Let's see. Sophian style. I don't see at quick glance Hellcat within the list. So yeah, there is no special Hellcat rifle. Got it. Raffle. So the first raffle is going to go to Palal. Palal is going to get rerolled. Palal is Thomas Ross. And then Jet is Madzi. Congrats. Long may you live in the service of the Inquisition. What was that noise? Oh, that was just the Pollux tree absorbing pollution. It always throws me. It always sounds like a Shambler attack or something. I can never not hear it that way. Alright, lots of wall repairs. Now the good thing about the wall repairs is it will skill up someone like RCV who sucks at construction but has a passion. Because there's no like fill chance for that. So there's, I suppose, a bit of a benefit. And we have got 3 days to accept these extra people. So the desperate refugees could live in here as a stopgap. So I'm going to get... We have... a bunch of... So for the Quiet Cows, we're going to have 8 elite mercenaries, and sadly, I think I'm just going to have them fight to death. I really can't afford to feed them, and because they can die of no consequence, I have no real responsibility for them, towards them. Oh shoot, I need chem fuel for the gas masks. Let's eject fuel here and set... Don't refuel the shuttle so that we can actually make the masks. Because Madzi and Ross are going to have a hard time unless we aid them. Food is tight. We're down to like 15 meals. Luckily, we're doing a harvest now. The only issue that I have here is some of the people that are doing the harvest don't have skills like Wizard or Glitch. So their yield would be bad. Because I want them just like working here. I could zone them. I'm trying to figure out like how I want to deal with that. As long as there was a capable person doing the harvest, I'm fine with it. Because essentially I want the low skill people working here, but there's no like work priority thing for farm fields. Unless the crop has a minimum requirement, which in this case it doesn't. But for now, Rascal and Sloan tackled this one, and they both are skilled, so that's fine. Well, at least this scanner is being used. Although I think I'm going to turn this one off and do the Grand Pen scanning, because we don't have a lot of chem fuel to be able to use the shuttle. So I'm going to wait to do the long range until we have more like chem fuel available to us. Steel. Oh, it's not that far. Not that we need steel, but like that's convenient enough. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Inquest of the Dead, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Inquisitors.